Peace. I be Shakwon Rasuan Allah, aka Iron Shiek. You know what I mean? I received knowledge from my brother, Love Eternal. You know what I mean? Love Eternal gave me supreme mathematics in the year build power. You know what I mean? So, and I've been building ever since. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge 120, I got my flag from Allah B. You know what I'm saying? He had me to build for it. I got it from him, you know what I mean? So, and I'm here today in the glorious place of Mecca, the righteous city of Mecca, at the Allah School, to build on the fact of what I've been doing, to add on to Allah will manifest.
Where did you get knowledge at? Was it Medina, Pilon?
No. I got knowledge in the desert, you know what I'm saying? Me and Love Eternal's from the desert, so, you know, I met the God here, in fact, you know what I'm saying, some years back. There was a rally at the State Building for Yusuf Hawkins and Eleanor Bumpers about the unfair and untimely deaths of those two individuals. There was a function there, and I met the God that day, and he and I just clicked instantly, and we've been tight ever since. You know, that's my brother. I love him, and you know, we've been through at all of the degrees. You know what I'm saying? Especially love hella right. You know what I'm saying? I lived around the corner in the St. Nicholas Projects in 255, the 14th floor. I went to I went to Harriet Tubman School as a child. So, you know what I'm saying? I seen the growth of the nation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my moms didn't want me to come to this corner though, but I came anyway. You know what I'm saying? I have 4 older brothers who was there during the long hot summers, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying, the guards used to give away toys and things of that nature, and you know, we had the free lunch and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, me and my boys was mad little, we used to run up here and get the little cars they give away and toys and stuff like that. And they tell us stuff, and you know, fruits and vegetables. You know, they just, whatever they was giving away, we was up here from around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but that's my history. I'm born in Harlem Hospital, originally from Mecca. I lived here for the first 10 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? Then I moved to Queens, aka the Oasis, aka the Desert. You know what I'm saying? The year 1978. And I was 10 on the verge of being 11. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it went down like that. Yeah, they used to, you know, they was all throughout the projects, you know what I'm saying? You know, they was all throughout the projects and in the school too. You know, guys would come through and talk to us. You know, they always see us playing, you know, either we were playing superheroes or cops and robbers or something, throwing dirt bombs at each other, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They would definitely come through and talk to us. And the irony of it is this, like, you know, we would, you know, be doing martial arts or whatever, playing karate or whatever, you know, and a lot of guys would come through and they would be proficient in martial arts. And I remember one particular situation, we was out front, 255, a guard was there, and I had a pair of nunchuckles on me, and I'm self-taught. I taught myself how to use them. So the guy was like, "Yo, let me see that, little brother. Let me see that." And he started using them, and as he was using them, he was talking about the mathematics. So I was like, "Yo, what is he talking about?" And then he was like, "Yo, you know," he was like, "Yo, y'all the guards. Y'all the guards." I was like, "We the guards?" He was like, "Yeah, little brother." He's like, using the nunchuckles and showing me his skill. And we was just amazed to see how good he was, you know, because we was very impressionable and very young.
Right.
And
how old was you at that time?
I must have been about maybe 6, 7.
If Mega did this.
Cosmic elements, God's intelligent, valley a dry skeleton, covered with melanin in the form of gelatin, born in Bethlehem, scientists East heritage, self-made universe, face Mount Everest. I don't believe in spooks or apathy. Black man for Africa, black man gatherer. Science about the myth, actual fact. When I rap, there exists the blue guards from the celestial schoolyards. In the mist, from out of a flying disc. 3,000 from two fish. Martin debating on the Martians. Malcolm on the mothership over project housing. Elijah with his hand on